are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, we got NBA, we got some NHL, we get the first two games of bowl season. It should be a fun day for some betting. But before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's games, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong. And not much went right yesterday. It was a rather frustrating day. And yesterday, I'm just looking at my notes here. We went 4-2 in college basketball, so that continues to be really good. Finished up 1.8 units there. But everything else just felt awful. In the NBA, I went 1-1, down 0.1 units. It is what it is. I cashed on the Nets. The Rockets kind of lost it at the end there. I went 5-10 in the NHL. What felt like a pretty straightforward card was not. Flyers and Red. Flyers team total over 3.5. Both losers, reminding me why I don't bet the Flyers this year. The Red Wings plus 175 against a COVID-ridden Carolina team with no Aho, no Svechnikov, no Stahl, no Jarvis, no Martin, felt like they were missing half their team. Doesn't matter. Hurricanes still put up 5 goals against the Detroit Red Wings and win there. Frustrating result there. Minnesota Wild minus 1.5 just had a flat spot against one of the worst teams in hockey. The over didn't cash either. The Avalanche puck line. They didn't show up either against a COVID-ridden national team, but on the defense of Colorado. After I made that bet yesterday, Cam McCarr went into COVID protocol, and Darcy Kemper went into protocol, and Burakovsky went into protocol, and so there was one more that did. Very frustrating day there for that one there. And we found out this morning that Colorado had an option of playing, and they said yes with all those players out, which didn't make any sense. And they lose by 2. Very frustrating. Also, their team total over 3.5. One thing that was positive from that game, they cashed over 6 at plus 102. So I guess that semi-bailed me out of that game, but not really. Blue Jackets forgot they had a hockey game yesterday. They started down 4-0. I couldn't get the plus 173 cash, and they lost 5-2, so I couldn't get the team total over 2.5 at minus 120. Frustrating there. Tampa Bay Lightning puck line added that on later in the day. Should have hit. They had plenty of opportunities at that empty net at the end of the game. Just didn't get it done. But I did get a win with the Canucks at the end of the night. That was the most frustrating part of the night. That was really the NFL. The Chargers were in prime position. They were up 28-21, and they were up 21-13 and 28-21. And they managed to give up touchdowns both those times to the Chiefs to tie up the game and go to overtime, where an absolute miracle for the Chiefs, where they were able to cover that 3.5. Chargers plus 3.5, loser. Chargers money line, loser. Under 51, loser. Something with about 2 minutes left in the game, felt like a winner. Felt like it potentially could have been a winner. Up 28-21 with 2 minutes left. And of course, they allowed the Chiefs to go down and score. That was very frustrating. That was a game that the Chargers should have won that game. But that was my recap. I finished 10-16 yesterday, down 4.57 units. Hopefully today's better.
Yeah, overall on the site, it was a 7-8 day. Not terrible, not good, but not terrible. Could have been a lot worse. NBA. It was an ugly card yesterday. I figured Houston would be able to go and cover against a team that hasn't really done much lately. It was looking good until the fourth quarter hit, and then that kind of looked like crap. As Nick mentioned, we had the under in the football game last night. That looked great going into the fourth quarter, and then it looked like crap. Hockey went 3-4. Losses from Colorado, Minnesota over. Columbus Blue Jackets in the Minnesota on the puck line. I will say, out of the 6 plays, I did not bet one of those, which was the Minnesota puck line. Sabres plus 255. I got my cash. That was kind of funny. I enjoyed that last night. So Wins from Colorado over in that game against Nashville, the Islanders, and Vancouver. So overall, 3-4 day there, but 4-2 in college basketball. We had the under in Incarnate Word. That was the early game, cashed easily. We had the under in that Spencer game, the over in that Alcorn State game, the under in that Oral game, and if we just left off that Tennessee State Charleston Southern game, we would have been fine. We had the under and Charleston Southern. Charleston Southern had what, a 17-point lead at one point, and they blew it and lost the game. And then that one went way over as well. So unfortunately, that game was our only 2 losers. 4-2 there, 7-8 overall. I think we're down all of half a unit. We're still number 1 on the site, and ready to keep rolling into today.
Sounds good. And we'll get it started here in a second. So go to the chat. I'm going to finish typing up these bowl games.
Sounds good. Man, the Starks missed up my parlay yesterday, and the Sixers. We had the Nucks.
We had the Canucks.
And I didn't bet that Sixers game. Not a good night for me. Last night, 2-4, but let's keep rolling. Good morning, Earle brothers. Good morning, Omar.
We sound echoish because I forgot to mute my mic. I apologize. My bad. Yeah, I just fixed it. I see all the people mentioning it. I'm sorry. Morning, bros. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I totally forgot. No, we don't have an echo anymore. I muted my mic. Because I didn't mute my mic earlier. My bad. Me and Nick are sitting in the same room. Watch, ready? So I forgot to mute my mic. He has his mic on, and it's going to be an echo. But I muted my mic. It should all be good now. I do apologize for that. But Nick, did you want to jump into some into the bowl games, or do you want me to run the bumper real quick?
We can hop right into these bowl games. Should be a
Sounds
fun
good.
one here. First day of bowl games. This one starting about an hour. Toledo Rockets versus the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Rockets are 10.5 point favorites, a total of 49 in this spot here. And I'm getting the numbers up for this. Middle Tennessee 6-6 against the spread, 5-7 over under, 2-5 on the road, but that doesn't matter. On the other side, Toledo 7-5, 8-4 against the spread, 6-6 over under this season. Toledo coming in off of a 49-14 win in their last regular season game against the Akron Zips after beating the Bobcats 35-23 and Bowling Green 49-17 to end the season, over in 4 straight games for them. On the other side, we have Middle Tennessee coming in off a 27-17 win over FAU and a 24-17 loss against Old Dominion. And looking at this spot here, let me get my numbers up so I can give what my projected line for this game is. This one was a pass in general, though. I did not bet this game, but if I were, I want to say I'm leaning towards the underdog in this game. If I can find my bowl games here on the article. Just a second. Why can't I find my bowl games? There they are. There we go. I had this game projected around 9. So now at 10.5, I kind of want to look towards the Blue Raiders in this spot here, getting a little bit of value here. But this one's going to be a pass for right now. If I do add something, you'll see it on a Facebook post or something like that. But for right now, it's Middle Tennessee or nothing for me, and I'm going to pass on this one.
Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I haven't really looked at the college football stuff. That's more Nick's deal, so that's fine. Offense, yep. See, lots of NBA COVID. Yes, lots of NBA COVID. Morning, everyone. Like, subscribe, share, and bet with your head, not with your heart. Hello, these guys. Show this guys some love. Appreciate it. AM Massacre. We'll go to your other. We'll go to your other game. Coastal Carolina is a 10.5 point favorite versus Northern Illinois NIU. Total of 63. I don't remember what bowl game this one is, but what do you like in this one, Nick?
Yeah, we have Coastal Carolina as 10.5 point favorites in this one here for the Cure Bowl. And yeah, I do like the Chanticleers in this spot here. I got them personally at 9. I would bet them now at 10.5. I had this game projected around 13.5. I think that Coastal Carolina is the clear and better team in this spot, obviously to the line as well. And looking at this game, getting the numbers up, we have the Huskies coming in 9-4. They're 8-4-1 against the spread. They're 7-6 over under. And on the other side, the Chanticleers 10-2, 6-6 against the spread, 5-7 over under. NIU coming in off of their big MAC championship win against Kent State. The Golden Flashes as 3.5-point dogs. They win 41-23. And on the other side here, we have the Chanticleers who come into this game sixth in Division I, averaging 40.4 points a game. They did beat South Alabama 27-21 in overtime in the last game. They were 14.5-point favorites. They beat Texas State 35-21 as 24.5-point favorites, not covered there. They did lose to Georgia State 42-40 as 13-point favorites, not covering there. The last time they did cover was 28-8 win against Georgia Southern. And I think they cover in this one as well. And I'll also look towards potentially a team total over at 36.5. I know it's a little bit of a high total, but this is a powerhouse offense of Coastal Carolina, and I think they can put up some points against the NIU defense, which in the MAC this year they gave up 32.7 points a game. So I'm looking to add potentially that team total over 36.5. I wish it wasn't a minus 135 for that team total, but I'm going to go with the Chanticleers though to cover this. I got this personally at 9. I don't mind it at 10.5 though.
That's fair. Liberty or no? You're really asking us whether or not we're betting against our own school? Yeah, no, we're not. We're not betting on that game in general. No. And that kind of goes against what AM just said. Don't bet with your heart, bet with your head. But no, we did not touch that game. But we do get an NBA slate. I think we get 8 games today. So we'll go ahead and jump into those.
Yay, we got the Miami Heat heading into Orlando to take on the Magic in this spot here. Heat are 7-point road favorites now, a total of 207.5. Where are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, I personally have 5 plays. It's just not one of the ones I got to. Miami's still without Bam and Butler, and Tyler Herro is questionable for today's game. On the other side, Cole Anthony questionable, and Mo Bamba is questionable. Other than that, everybody else should be pretty much good to go. It would be a lean towards Orlando in this game, just because 7 points now, and I think that's a lot for a home team when Miami is just completely obliterated right now with injuries. So it would be a lean there. Probably not going to get to it though. I have other games that I like a little bit more today.
Yeah, this is actually one I did get to. I had this game projected around Miami -9, so there's the 2 points of value that I'm always looking for when betting NBA lines. So I'm gonna take a play here with the Miami Heat -7. They have been playing pretty decent, all things considered, without Butler and Adebayo. They've covered in 3 of their last 4 games. They've won 3 of their last 4 games against Milwaukee, against Chicago, against Philly. They're beating good teams. The only team they've lost against was Cleveland. They're beating good teams without their big players. And I mean, looking at Orlando, I mean they haven't covered in 4 of their last 5 games. They've been struggling. So yeah, I would look towards the Heat in this spot here, and maybe a little towards that. What's the line on it? No, not at 99, but I would look towards the team total under for the Orlando Magic as well.
Yeah, it's a 7 on our book still, though. So we'll see. I took the Heat -3.5 last night. Hey, if you got that line, then yeah, I would like that line. Man, this seems like a 100 gambler game. Not quite. It's at 7 now. Lean Heat, but don't love it. 6.5 on your book. Hey, it happens, and it's just one of the games I'm not interested in going after. We'll go ahead and move on.
Yeah, we have the Denver Nuggets at the Atlanta Hawks in this one here. Hawks are 3.5-point home favorites. Total of 226.5. your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, I got Denver at +4. This just seems like I know Atlanta is a decent home team, and Denver has not really been good on the road, but 4 points is just a lot between these two teams. I feel like this one's a little bit closer of a matchup. Atlanta has not been playing up to their potential this year. Denver has not been playing up to their potential this year. I think it's a good spot for Denver to at least cover, sprinkle on the money line. The thing is, these teams have identical records, so I'm going to see them as pretty much the exact same. So, and no significant injuries for either of the sides. I'm gonna go with the Denver Nuggets +4 in this game. I got it at +4. It's not 3.5, but I like Denver.
Yeah, this is when I stayed off at. I had this game handicapped around 4, so I would lean half a point towards Denver, I guess, or towards Atlanta at 3.5 now. But this was a pass for me.
Okay. We'll go ahead and jump back to the chat. Robinson and Lowry is solid. They are. Oh, you got Orlando under 102. Wow, that's a good line. Heat should cover. I just didn't bet it. Took Heat Nuggets at +5 last night. Nuggets should cover. Yep. The over 223 would be a lean too. Don't hate that. Hawks have not been good at home. Haven't been good at home, but they're over 500. They're 8-6 this year at home. Only 7-7 against the spread, but nice call on Denver here. I like it. I like it too. But we'll go ahead and keep on rolling.
Yeah, Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics here. Warriors up to 3.5-point road favorites now. They were 3. Total of 215 in this spot. Where are you looking here?
I got Golden State last night at 3. Or there was a 2.5 there, but I missed that line. I didn't get to it in time. But I'm on Golden State. I just think that this is overall Golden State's a better team than Boston. Right now, there's nothing. No. I mentioned that there was nothing COVID related. Al Horford's going to be out for the Celtics. And Jordan Poole's going to be out for the Golden State Warriors. So I kind of jinxed that one last night when I said that there was currently no real COVID issues at the moment. Now, one player from each side's gone out. I still am on Golden State. I think it's a solid spot for them. I think they easily get the win tonight and cover. They've been the second best team against the spread all year, only behind Cleveland. So I'm going to keep rolling with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, this was one I stayed off of. Not too interested in this game here. I do feel like this potentially could be a trap spot. Golden State only a 3.5. I had this game projected around 3, so I think this line's actually kind of correct. So I'm going to just pass on this game. I have, I think, one other play in the NBA, and that's about it. And then some NHL stuff. So this is just not a spot I needed to get to.
That's fair. Back to the chat. I took -3 last night. G State has a COVID. Has Poole. Other than that, there isn't any other people on COVID, so they're fine. Keep on rolling through the games.
Yeah, we have the Milwaukee Bucks and the New Orleans Pelicans in this spot here. Bucks are 2-point road favorites, total of 219. Where are you looking at here?
Yeah, this is one of the games I passed on as well. One of the big news is Giannis will remain out with COVID protocols. Bobby Portis is also going to be out with COVID protocol. Chris Middleton is probable with a knee injury tonight, so he's probably going to play. But I just couldn't get to any of this stuff. I don't feel like there's any value here for me, at least, with Giannis out as and Bucks only a 2-point favorite. Just not really a good spot for me. I have other plays that I like more. This one's a pass for me.
Yeah, this is a spot I did get to. I had this game handicapped Milwaukee -5. And this New Orleans Pelicans team is a team I've been fading it feels like day in and day out, and it's made me money fading this team. And covering a short number here, I just laid the money line -145 for the Bucks. I think they win this game straight out. I don't think it should be particularly a close game. So give me the Bucks money line here.
Mm-hmm. I just saw something that the Winnipeg Jets coach just resigned or something like that. I know they play later, so I guess we'll look into that later on.
Yeah.
Back to the chat for a minute. You took the Bucks -3 last night. All right. Didn't really work on that line, but hey, it happens. You like the Pelicans as a home dog. I just didn't have a feel on this game either way. So, no, this one was an ugly one. We'll keep moving on. We got 4 NBA games left.
Yeah, we have the Spurs at the Utah Jazz. This next one here. Jazz are 11.5-point home favorites. Total of 225.5. Your thoughts on this game?
I was really close to betting the Spurs plus the 11.5. You guys know I don't bet over 10 in NBA. College basketball, I'll lay all the points as I want. But NBA, 9.5, 9 is normally the biggest spread I'll bet for NBA. It's a lean towards San Antonio. They're one of the better teams against the spread this year. 15-12 against the spread. Jazz just a little bit higher at 16-11. I believe the Jazz are now, not quite into that top spot, but into that top 5. 8 and 9 of teams against the spread, these two. It's a pass for me. Lean towards San Antonio plus the 11.5. But nothing going for me in this game.
Yeah, this was a lean towards the Jazz for me in this game at 11.5. I had this game projected around 12.5. The Jazz have been a really good home team, but this was once again another pass for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Jazz -10. Yeah, hey, good luck today. I didn't bet most of these games. I will say I have plays from the last 3 games, so let's roll it.
Yeah, the Timberwolves are hosting the Lakers here in this spot. The Wolves are 2.5-point home favorites, a total of 222.5. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, some news. Russell Westbrook, COVID protocol, will be out today. And then you got LeBron, who's always probable, and AD, who's always probable, and this, that, and the. I'm on Minnesota today. Minnesota's healthy. They finally got everybody back. The Lakers are still dealing with multiple people on their bench not there. So this is just a spot where I think it's a good place for the Minnesota Timberwolves to take advantage, take care of the Lakers. I got them at -3, dropped down to 2.5, so I don't really like that as much. But Minnesota, -3 is where I'm at for this one.
Yeah, this is a spot where it's -2.5. I had this game projected at 1.5, so there's no value on this game for me. So I'm just gonna pass here.
That's fair. We'll keep on rolling. Spurs not good on road. Yeah, that's why I kind of laid off. Yeah, they're 4-8 on the road, but they do cover spread. They're 7-5 against the spread on the road. So just figure out their own on it. Fade the Lakers as per usual. I'm right with you. I've faded the Lakers a lot this year, and I've been making a bunch of money because I'm just going to make sure that they still are. They're not. The Lakers are no longer the worst statistical team against the spread. That would now be the Portland Trailblazers, 10-18-1, 11-18 for the Lakers. So half game difference between those two guys at the bottom of the list. But Lakers, one of the more profitable teams against the spread if you bet against them. So. But speaking of teams that are really, really bad against the spread.
Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets, they're definitely not.
No, not
and
them.
They're 2.5-point road favorites now, road underdogs against this Portland Trailblazers team. Total of 230.5. Did I read that right? That's a really high total.
It's a high total for a reason. Lonzo Ball, they're expecting him to be back today. He is questionable still, but they're hoping that he will be back today. This Charlotte Hornets team is getting healthy, and they should not be a dog versus Portland right now. Portland is statistically now the worst team against the spread. They're 1-9 their last 10 games, 2-8 against the spread the last 10 games. Charlotte takes care of business here. I definitely think there's a good spot for them. They're 4-6 their last 10. Unfortunately, that's not as good, but 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. So Charlotte, once again, they're also a top 5 team against the spread this year. I'm grabbing them plus the 2.5 points, whatever it is, and I'm running with it. So Charlotte, give me Charlotte today.
Yeah, you guys know how I feel about this Charlotte team. I have that future on them to win the division at 11-1, and I'm going to ride with them here today. I just added them to my card because I just saw some value on them now at 2.5. I had this game projected around a 0.5-point favorite for Trailblazers. So give me the Charlotte Hornets at plus 2.5 at minus 110. And give me a half unit play on their money line as well, plus 120. I think this is definitely a spot where they should get a win. It's Dame Time still out? No, he's back, but still, I don't care. I think that this Hornets team is still being underrated this year, and I'm going to continue to ride them.
I agree. Fade the Blazers. Yes, fade the Blazers. I don't know if I can get to the over here, but I think both teams put up some points. Lean Charlotte, possibly the over. It's a 230. At this point, yeah, I kind of would be interested in the over. Sabres looking good. Yeah, go Sabres. Caps a plus 255 ticket on them last night. Anyways, last NBA game of the day. Yeah, I realized that. I realized that. Last NBA game of the night, Nick.
Yeah. The Memphis Grizzlies are at the Sacramento Kings in this spot here. I believe they're up to 6.5. No, they're down to 5.5 point favorites now. The Grizzlies total of 220.5 on our book now. What are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, this Grizzlies, this Kings team is just up and down and up and down and up and down. Right now, they're just kind of meh. Grizzlies have been hot though. 9-1 their last 10, 8-2 against the spread. Even at a 5.5 point spread, I'm going to be jumping on Memphis. It's a good spot for him. I know John Morant's still out, and that's not going to change anything. He's going to be out for a while. But De'Aaron Fox, doubtful, COVID. Rashad Holmes, doubtful, eye injury. Halliburton, questionable. Back injury, back soreness. So three of the top players for the Sacramento Kings are either hurt, banged up, or they're going to be out tonight. Or doubtful tonight. So I think this is just a spot where Memphis just rolls over Sacramento. I could see them winning by 10, 15 points in this game. Give me Memphis in this one, minus the 5.5.
Yeah, I'm ready to get to the good stuff. I'm passing on this game.
Well, we just did the good stuff.
Not really.
Fair enough. We'll get to your hockey. We'll go ahead and start. Actually, before we jump into hockey, we're going to go ahead and roll the bumper, and then we'll jump into it.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
All right, Nick. We'll go ahead and head into your hockey. The Vegas Golden Knights are in New York facing off against the Rangers. Golden Knights are on a 113 favorite in this game. Total of 6. What are you looking in this one, Nick?
I didn't get to this one at all. We have the Vegas Golden Knights coming out on a second half of back-to-back. They played in New Jersey last night. They win 5-3. They're 18-11 heading into this game. They're 12-17 against the spread. They're 18-10 over/under, 8-5 on the road. On the other side, the Rangers are 19-7-3. They're 13-16 against the spread. They are 10-18 over/under and 8-3-1 at Madison Square Garden. And I'm seeing potentially. Oh no, it's Georgiev confirmed in net today. All right, Georgiev's confirmed in net. Shesterkin was hoping to return today, but he did not take ice. I did not take Sunday's morning skate, but that was against the Predators. I'm reading old news there. Cool. We're still going to be without them, and then a potential game time decision for Denny Panarin with an undisclosed injury. But I believe the Vegas Golden Knights starting laner last night could be Laurent Brossoit in net today for the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm kind of leaning towards an over in this game. Vegas has been playing towards the over a lot more lately. I think they've played to the over in 8 of their last 9 road games. And even though the Rangers are more of an under team this season, with Georgiev in net, I kind of want to lean towards this over. Even though they've gone under in 4 straight games. So I think this is going to eventually just all this for a pass. Not a game I'm particularly wanting to get interested in, get involved with. It's going to be a really good, high quality game. 2 good teams. It's just I don't have my money on anywhere here.
That's fair. Back to the chat. Let's go Grizzlies. Yep. Rangers money line. Rangers in the over.
I would kind of lean with the Rangers as well because they're the rested team.
All
But
right.
I wanted a little bit more of a plus price tag because this Vegas Golden Knights team is playing much better as of late.
All right. Should we head to the future Stanley Cup champions? Buffalo Sabres in the back-to-back.
I thought you were going to say the Capitals. Okay. Sorry.
No. Buffalo Sabres. After their huge win last night, go into Pittsburgh to face the Penguins. Pittsburgh's around a 185 favorite in this game, total of 5.5. Let's hear it. Buffalo for the Cup. They're going to win another game.
Just sure as hell ain't going to be with Malcolm Subban in net. That's who I'm projecting in net for today because Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen did go last night. Now, if they do announce that Luukkonen is starting on a back-to-back here, I'm going to be very concerned over my bets because I think the Buffalo Sabres may have found their future in goaltending for right now. But it is sure as hell ain't Malcolm Subban, though. And I'm expecting / hoping it to be him. Buffalo is coming in off of back-to-back wins against Winnipeg and Minnesota. So 2 pretty decent wins, both on the road as well. But this is a spot here. We have Pittsburgh coming in, playing some damn good hockey, winning 5 straight games, coming in off of a 5-2 win over the Montreal Canadiens. Previous to that, 1-0 win over Anaheim, a team that's playing really well right now, a 4-2 win over Washington, which is a team I like to win the Stanley Cup. And this is a Pittsburgh team that also has been playing really good defensively as well, which may sound contradicting of one of my plays here. I have 3 plays on this game. This is my favorite game of the day. I'm on the Pittsburgh Penguins on the puck line, -1.5 at -120. I am on the team total over 3.5 at -120, and I'm on the over 5.5 because I think this could easily be a 4-2 type of game, 5-2 type of game. So give me the over, give me the Pittsburgh Penguins team total over, and give me the Penguins on the puck line here.
Wow, fading the Sabres on a win streak. That's kind of bold. Very bold there. My team beat Terry C. Hey, hold on. Let's go Sabres, baby. Let's get it. Go Sabres. Yeah. AJ's. I know. I was watching the game last night, and I actually popped on to Almost Adulting. I texted Allie. I'm like, can I hop on real quick just for one Sabres for the Cup? She said yes, and that was kind of fun. But, yeah, Sabres last night. No, stop it. They did not get lucky. They outplayed them.
They won in a shootout, so no, they didn't outplay them.
They outshot them, and
they won a skills contest at the end of the game.
We'll go ahead and move on. Dallas Stars are in St. Louis against the Blues. It's Dallas a slight 107 favorite, total of 5.5 in that game. Where are you looking at?
Yeah, we have Dallas coming into this game 13-11-2. They're 12-14 against the spread. They're 8-18 over under. They're 4-8-1 on the road. Big home road splits on this Dallas team. On the other side, St. Louis is 16-8-5. They're 16-13 against the spread. They're 14-14 over under. They're 10-3-2 at home. And I'm trying to see. It looks like potentially it's going to be Charlie Lindgren in net for these Blues tonight, which he's actually, all things considered, has looked absolutely fantastic. 4-0, a 1.29 goals allowed average, a 956 save percentage. Lindgren's looked pretty good. One little concern is that there's not going to be Braden Shen or David Perron in this game. Pavel that's Paranovich, not Buchnevich. I read that quick. Kyrou is a game time decision for this game as well. On the other side, Rupe Hintz is not going to be in. They're not going to be without Mikko Heiskanen, which is their leader in goals. So this is a little bit of both teams banged up here, but I like the Blues in this spot here. This game projected around -120 for the Blues. So even with Lindgren in net, I like the Blues. And I would also lean towards an under in this game. I think that's something I may want to add is the Dallas Stars team total under as well. You can get that at 2.5. for plus 120. Yeah, I like that a lot. The Dallas Stars struggle to score on the road. So give me the Dallas Stars team total under 2.5 as well. Plus 120 for that spot. I like an under in this game, and I like the Blues. So give me the Blues money line. Dallas team total under 2.5 at plus 120.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wild West shootout. Sabres Wild wasn't fast enough with a quick draw. Hey, whatever you got to say, they won last night. Penguins Sabres under. Nope. Blues money line.
Yes, I can see where he's going with the under in there, because Tristan Jarry has been amazing this year for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
That's fair. Depends on who's in net for the Sabres. Sure. Hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. How you doing?
I feel like if you're gonna bet the Sabres in any way, shape, or form tonight, their team total over 1.5 at even minus one, even at minus 170, I think would be the only thing I can get to with the Buffalo Sabres here.
That's fair. 3 games left. We'll keep on rolling through it. Washington Capitals against the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg around a 118 favor, 113 favor on some books. Total of 6. Nick, where are you looking in this one?
Yeah, looking at this spot here, didn't
Yeah, I think
Paul Maurice, I saw in the group chat, Paul Maurice, head coach, resigned 45 minutes ago. That's an interesting move there. And I'm surprised that the line hasn't reflected it as well. I'm already on the Capitals money line. Unfortunately, I got this at minus 106 yesterday, not when it was a minus, what do you call it? Or my plus 103, plus 105. I like the Capitals in this spot here, even on the road. We know how much I like the Capitals this year. I think they're a very talented team. Ilya Samsonov has looked really good this year. They're 17-5-7, 7 overtime losses, which if you're going to have losses on your record, that's a great way to do it because you're still getting points. I believe the Capitals are still either first place or they're point behind for first place in the Metro. Carolina, Carolina, New York Rangers, and Washington Capitals all tied at 41 points for the top of that Metro division. Pittsburgh right behind them at 35. Looking at this spot here, this is a game that if I'm on the Capitals, and I expect them to continue to play well here against a team that just had their head coach resign, and this is also a team that I have a futures ticket on, not only their Stanley Cup, but Alex Ovechkin to win the MVP. I think they continue to roll here. Winnipeg coming in off of back-to-back losses, which they had probably their most embarrassing loss of the season in the last game. And this is a team that also lost to Arizona. You got puck-lined against Buffalo last game.
What's wrong with Buffalo? They're a good team.
No, but we'll move on there. But yeah, this is a spot here where I'm not looking to back the Winnipeg Jets, especially at a minus price tag. You're getting me Capitals at now plus money. I'm all over it. Give me the Caps in this spot.
Fair enough. 2 games left. Nashville Predators are in Chicago taking on the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are minus 130 in this one, total of 5.5. How about this game?
I want nothing to do with this game. This is the one game that I looked at this when I looked at the slate. I saw it. I'm like, next. Nashville coming in 18-10-1, 16-13 against the spread, 15-14 over under, 9-5-1 on the road this year. Chicago comes in 11-15-2, 15-13 against the spread, 12-13 over under, 6-6-1 at home. This is just one I did not get much of a read on. I also need to know who's playing goal in net tonight for this Nashville team. And it looks to be David Rittich potentially here. If it's going to be confirmed Rittich, I think the only place I can really go in this game is an over. Nashville has gone over in 4 of their last 6 games. And Chicago is starting to go over a little bit more. They've gone over in 3 of their last 4. If you give me David Rittich, I think the over is potentially a look in this game. I'm not particularly wanting to get involved in this game, so this is going to be a pass for me because this is also a Nashville team. Now, if Nashville is coming in rested, Not on a second half of a back-to-back. I'd be on the Predators right now. But on a back-to-back, I'm going to just stay off this game. I'll lean towards the over is all I'm going to have in this one.
Fair enough. Alex Ovechkin, anytime scorer.
Yeah, I won't argue with that.
Money line. Jets defense was bad last game.
It was. When you're giving up 4 goals against Buffalo, that your defense is bad.
Both Hawks win at home. Both Hawks and Atlanta and Windy City. Good luck. Gonna be an interesting parlay. I think I'm on the opposite side for that Atlanta. Yeah, I'm on the opposite side on the Atlanta game. Final game of the slate. Arizona Coyotes against the Ducks. Ducks are on a minus 290. Did you think they were ever going to be this big of a favorite this year? Total of 5.5?
No, I never thought they would be a favorite this big, but the way they're playing it, the way they're playing right now and who they're playing, where they're playing, yeah, this makes total sense. We have Arizona coming in 5-21-2. They're 11-17 against the spread. They're 11-17 over under, 3-11-1 on the road this year. Get this, Tim. Anaheim 17-9-5. They are 26-5 on the puck line this year. 15-16 over under. They're 10-4-2 at home this year, and they are currently still number 1 in the Pacific Division. Granted, the Calgary Flames do have 3 games in hand on them, and the Anaheim Ducks are 3 points in front of them. This is a spot where Anaheim's going to need to continue to win to keep in front of Vegas and Calgary and Edmonton. And I think this is a spot where this is a smash spot for them here. This is a game that they have to win. This is a game they will win. I like this Anaheim Ducks team to get the job done. I took them on the puck line last night at minus 105. I still wouldn't mind this around minus 120. I think the max I would go is probably minus 125 on this puck line with the Ducks. This is one of my favorite teams to back this year. They've made me plenty of money doing it. I think they advanced to 27-5 against the puck line here in this game. Give me the Ducks minus 1.5 around minus 105, minus 120 now.
Quack.
I
like it. If the Sabres beat the Wild, the Coyotes can beat the Ducks. No. Nope. No, that's a little bit of a different story because the Sabres are actually good. Ducks to win the West at plus 2,000.
I was so mad. I wanted to bet the Ducks to win the Pacific Division at plus 2,000. I didn't do it, and now it's at 750. I still might pull the trigger on the Ducks to win the Pacific at 750. But this is, that was not what we wanted. No, that's not the line I want now, though, for that one. But Ducks to win the West at plus 2,000. Hey, they're stupider bets to make. And I have a ticket on them 66-1 to win the Stanley Cup. So
there you go. But that is every single play for today. But before we jump into a recap and do all that good stuff, if you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below, especially this link right here. You could go ahead and get all of our plays for on the site for 7 days for $49. Use the code. I think it's the BOWL, BOWL, and you get 20% off. That's $40 for 7 days worth of plays. So big value there. And me and Nick are still number 1 in on the site right now in the last 30 days, I believe, and on college basketball by a lot. So big there. Also check out check out everybody from Picks and Parleys. Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs at 12. Allie at 1:30. Game time at 6. And then probably a bunch of free picks and stuff later on in the day. So lots of content coming out from the bunch of channels. Make sure you check them all out. Recapping for today. NBA slate, I like Denver +4. Golden State -3. Minnesota -2.5. Charlotte +2, and Memphis -6.5.
Yeah, let me get up to there. Here we go. I'm on Coastal Carolina -9. It's at 10.5 now. It's still bet it there. I'm on the Heat -7. The money line for the Bucks. Hornets +2.5 and half unit on the money line. I'm on the Penguins puck line Penguins over and Penguins team total over. I'm on the Blues money line, as well as the Dallas team total under. I'm on Washington -106 and the Anaheim Ducks on the puck line -105.
Sounds good. And then the Sabres to win the game outright tonight. Anyways, Ducks juice so high. You have the Raptors to win their conference.
Oh boy.
Whoa. The Eastern Conference? Whoa. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right here.
Yo. You're saying Eastern Conference Toronto when they're sitting at
Did you make that in the beginning of the year?
If you made that in the beginning of the year, fine. I mean, they're currently sitting 10.5 games back of Brooklyn, so I don't know how I would feel about that one. Ducks' schedule is very cheesy, mainly difficult near the end. Avs, Wild, Leaves.
Yeah.
That's fair. But that should pretty much do it for today. Nick, go ahead and finish on the stream.
Yeah, that should just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here on ESP, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
See you.